All right, it's December 10th, and that means, holy crap, this month's going by, and we're getting closer and closer to a certain holiday, which means hopefully you've already bought your aluminum pole and you got it up, and you're already making that list of grievances so you have them ready to go, when airing your grievances, because that holiday is Festivus. It's almost here, so you've been warned. But in the meantime, I got some awesome shows and a couple awesome streams to tell you about to kind of get us there, so let's safely go. Yes, welcome to the next episode of Every Show Joe Says Safely Go, where I always recommend masking up whether you're vaccinated or not, and please get vaccinated so we can lower the spread of this virus. It's not that hard, and it's free to us, so anyways, there's my grievances right there. One of them. But yeah, please mask up, just for the consideration of your fellow human beings, and being considerate. It seems a good idea. We can be humans to each other and be nice and kind. But yeah. The other thing being, of course, if you're watching this on YouTube, please be sure to like and subscribe, because if you subscribe, for one, you get notification when these videos go live. But second of all, as those numbers go up, I get access to more features over on YouTube. So one day, don't know when, I might get ad revenue. It's crazy, I know. The concept they used to give us, and then they took it away, at least when you were below a certain bar. So now we're striving for the new bar. But yeah. So you can always help me out by actually going to patreon.com/everyshowjoe. And even $1 a month I appreciate, and it helps me out because that just goes toward, gas for going to the shows, tickets for the shows, or I even put some of it back into some of the music and bands that I listen to that it'll show you on Patreon there, I think the ones that I'm supporting, so you can see some of them that are getting some of that money cycled into them. So appreciate it all and try to use it, and yeah, helps me out there. Maybe one day I won't need a day job. And then it'll just be this, right? That's the dream, right? But of course, we're not there yet, so be sure, if you can, head to patreon.com/everyshowjoe. Also, actually, if you go to everyshowjoe.com, first off, finally, I got pictures from the 2 nights of Lagwagon, Red City Radio, and the Venomous Pinks. It's right up on the site. Little recap, a little if you're wondering what was played, and maybe some other stuff. Got some of those details right in there with some awesome pictures. Go check that out. But also while you're there, if you click in the menu bar, there's a store link. Yes. And I got Every Show Joe shirts. So yes, you can always pick up an Every Show Joe shirt, and that helps me out too. Goes right to me. And also, maybe a Christmas gift. Maybe there's someone that you might not have one or need to replace one because it got holes in your armpits or something. That's a common thing. I'm sure it is, right? It's not just me. But yeah, so that's another way you can go support. But yeah, anything else? Let's see. We got also, of course, do you want to give me a follow over twitch.tv/everyshowjoe? Hopefully get back to streaming here. It's been kind of a busy, crazy couple weeks of more shows and taking more pictures and time being interesting for me right now. But try to stream some video games on there soon. And if you follow, you get notifications when I go live on there. So that kind of stuff. Of course, other things to mention, as I mention every week, fuck racism, fuck homophobia, fuck all of that sexism, fuck all that bullshit. Yeah, I was throwing out here things that you can do to support, and you can find your own. These are suggestions that I've found seem to be pretty good, but of course, Black Lives Matter. We got blmphxmetro.org here in Phoenix. For the Phoenix one, find your local one if you're watching this from somewhere else. Also, Podarin Actions, another good one that I started throwing out there. Go follow their Instagram, actually. Go follow their social media. But you can go on those sites and find ways to be proactive, see what they're organizing, see ways to help. And yes, they do take donations too. There's stopaapihate.org. Go on there to see. That's for fucking stopping Asian hate, Pacific Islander hate. This is fucking just stupid if you're some kind of asshole that seems to want to judge people based on just the sole color of their skin and stereotypes and bullshit. But yeah, you can get involved, find ways to be proactive about it over on their site, and ways to donate to firstnations.org for our Native Americans, our indigenous. Of course, yes, they were here first, and they can still use your support and help. And yeah, and then also I've been throwing out there transgenderlawcenter.org. They are fighting for equal laws for workers, not to discriminate based on whatever gender you identify as or don't identify as at all. Whatever, who you prefer, all that kind of stuff. It shouldn't fucking matter. So that's another one. Go out there, support. But yeah, just be proactive. You can find other cool ways to support and do stuff. And yeah, just throwing out there. We don't have to be such horrible people here. Then yes, of course, this is a music show. And you're like, well, duh. But yeah, simplest, easy way to support your favorite musicians, your favorite artists, is just go buy their merch, go buy their shirts, go buy their CDs, vinyls. Make perfect gifts, especially if you get one of those color pressings. But anything like that, perfect for holiday gifts. Think about that. Thinking. But yeah, right now you can go support them. There's some that are still. It's been not the most common or uncommon. There's still been a lot of tours hit by COVID and being hit by members of their touring group catching it and either postponing or canceling. And yeah, so people can still use it and use the support. So be sure to go support them there. Also, speaking of supporting, there is NIVA, the National Independent Venue Association. Yes, they support our independent venues, our favorite ones around the country. If you go to nivassoc.org and go there and donate to their emergency fund, and they are still throwing money to help out independent venues that might need your help still right now, as things are still a little shaky. I think that's the best way we can put it. So yeah, you can go support there. And then, of course, my favorite segment, right? The food segment, speaking with our stomachs. A couple of ways you can do it for some of our venues, at least, are like the Rebel Lounge. You got the Reap and Sow Coffee Bar. You can go there in the morning. And then you can go hop over to Crescent Ballroom on, say Wednesday through Saturday. They're open at 4 p.m. every day till midnight on Wednesday, Thursdays, 2 a.m. on Fridays and Saturdays. So you can get your awesome tacos on. Or I always say it, carne asada burrito. It's awesome. I know. I'm probably like the outlier. Everyone's like, it's all in the bean and cheese burrito. And then you add some of that green sauce. And anyways, all this is making my mouth water. Yes. But also, speaking of good tacos, you can also go to Yucca Tap Room, and they've got awesome menu of food there. Everyone loves those loaded tots. I've noticed that. But also some really good tacos, some bows, that kind of stuff. You can go grab that over there. And you get a growler and get some of the stuff on the craft side, the West Bar side, where they have that screen of a bunch of 30 beers that you can grab. You can put that in a growler and take it home. You can enjoy it there too. Really cool. And that supports them too. So ways to support. Plus, of course, like I said last week, we did double check. We have the Crew Nation Global Relief Fund that is still going, and that's for anyone there that might need it, that's been setting up, taking down, loading in, loading out. They're part of the production of these concerts and doing all that stuff. Also, the Music Cares Coronavirus Relief Fund is there, and like I think I clarified last week, it is for musicians and anyone, staff, whatever, that might still be needing the money help. So go support there, give a donation, or see if you qualify if you need it. But yeah. All right. Well, now we are at the next week of shows, and holy hell, it's a weird whoop and then whoop. But then don't worry, the 18th is gonna get crazy, and you won't find out till next week. Leave you on a cliffhanger. Before we get to that cliff, let's start with tonight, Friday night, the 10th. All times are Arizona times, which are Mountain Standard Time. Always Mountain Standard Time. We never adjust. So hopefully, if there was any times here that were maybe Pacific or other time zones, I did the math right. But let's start. We got the Slim Jim Phantom Trio, the drummer of the Stray Cats. He's here at the Rhythm Room. Proof of X, negative test required for that one, 8 p.m. Go check that out. I think Nick Fratu of Limit Club is also playing as part of that trio. So, yeah, really cool stuff. Got New Guinea Pigs on the Block playing. Was this their first show back? Something like that. But it's an awesome bill. We got JJC and V on there. We got Fat Gray Cat. That's over at Chopper John's starting around 9 p.m. So you can go check that out. Got Sarah Robinson Band with Future X's and Worm for over Last Exit. That's at 9 p.m. Also, we got King Summer with Narwhals Jr. and Neighbor Kids at the Trunk Space. That one, Proof of X, negative test required, 8 p.m. We got Wah Wah with Mellow Psychedelic Culture, Freud, TV Messages, and Sawara over the Nile Underground for some, I think it's a psychedelic rock, some reggae, that kind of stuff. Proof of X, negative test required on that one, 6 p.m. start. Also, another one that popped up, we got Katie May and I Am Hologram over at Augie's Barbecue starting at 6 p.m. and go check them out. Really cool. And yeah, every Friday night. One of the most positive, warmest places you can go watch someone play music. It's Scott Klopfenstein's Twitch. Yes, the man from the Littlest Man Band. The man that maybe was part of some big band called the Real Big Fish. He does solo requests and everything over there on twitch.tv/Scott Klopfenstein, starting around 10 p.m. Because once daylight savings changed, well, so did all of that. So now it's kind of later for us here. If you want to tune in, gives you a lot more opportunity. You're lagging behind. And then Saturday, this is where it's just like the top of the mountain. Like, this is almost a page in my notes of just stuff. Excuse me. And I'm going to put at the top one that I've been looking forward to since I started just listening to them over the last, year and a half. Beach Bunny. Like, they're fucking good. And they're here with, I'm going to probably mispronounce it, Milio? Maybe? Over at Crescent Ballroom. Proof of Accident test required. This one's starting at 8 p.m. Super stoked to finally get to see them live after discovering just in the last year when I had much time to find musicians and bands and find more. That's just growing list. It's crazy. But yeah, I'm excited. But that's not the only one. Boy, is it not the only one. Saturday, we got the Hardways, the DeVillains. We've got Carol Pacey and the Honey Shakers over Yucca Tap Room. Yes, and that's with Proof of Accident test required for all shows at Yucca, 8 p.m. We got Krusty Christmas Sideshow. There we go. Krusty Christmas Sideshow. There we go. We got that one with Critical Miss, Blotter Vision, Unholy Missionaries, and the Pain Proof Punks. There's some alliteration for you. Pub Rock. Man, not a lot of peace. 9 p.m. start for that one. There's also, there's going to be a tree decorating or something. Go check that out. It sounds really cool. We got Ali Aiden Agency's album release. Holiday extravaganza. Man, so much alliteration, right? With Decker and the runner-up over at the Valley Bar. Proof of Accident test required for that one. That one earlier starts 7 p.m. We also got this big one, man, and the Regrets and Upsall. Well, I mean, all of this. We got Altezi's usually annual Ugly Sweater holiday show. This one with Weezer. Yes, Weezer. The one that has a song about undoing a sweater. And then, when it's ugly, you might want to just find a way to slowly make it go away. But excuse me, they're here with the Regrets, who are fucking rad. I first saw them at Crescent Ballroom 2.5 years ago. I think their CD's right over here to my right, in this giant pile. But yeah, and then also our local Upsall going to be on there too. What a fucking cool bill over Basic Amphitheater, 6 p.m. We also got New Guinea Pigs on the block. Once again, they're playing a busy weekend here with Weekend Lovers. I guess it could also be a description of New Guinea Pigs, right? But yeah, Weekend Lovers and Doms. Fucking Doms is a great, awesome, garage rock band too. They're over at the Lost Leaf starting at 9 p.m. Saturday. And yeah, we got the first day of the Phoenix Festival of the Arts, day one, with RX Soul, just RX. Anyways, you've heard of RX Bandits, or it's medical, or people. That's where I'm starting to question it. But yeah, anyways, continuing, we got Let Alone, we got Death Pop, we got the Twits and School of Rock out there over at Margaret G. Hans Park. This one's starting at 10 a.m., running to 5 p.m. They said about 40-minute sets for everyone. So really cool stuff. We got Sarah Chapman of Ghost Cat Attack. She said it's going to be her last solo show for a little bit over at Short Leash Hot Dogs, starting at 6 p.m. till 8 p.m. We got Funk Rust Brass Band, there we go, with Out of System Transfer, who are awesome people and awesome music, and Gutter Town and the Dead West over at the Groundworks, a brand new venue, DIY space, kind of like the Trunk Space that just recently opened up in Tucson. They're going to be playing there around 8 p.m. And yeah, really cool stuff. Check that out. And then, yeah, Necromantics, which you may have caught 2 shows up here in Phoenix. Well, you can catch them down in Tucson. They're going to be with the Delta Bombers once again, and the Res Tones over at the Rock down in Tucson. That one at 8 p.m. Plus, every Saturday morning, wake up Kepi Gooley, Kepi Show, 10 a.m. And yeah, just follow him. He does streams throughout the week, and if you follow him, you know. And then you can tune in, and he's super awesome, super positive, and definitely probably want some Kepi Gooley in your life. Then we roll right into Sunday, and we've got the Phoenix Festival of the Arts Day 2 with the Color 8. Da-da-do. Amelia McLean, Ultraviolet Communication, CC Oates, and Neighbor Kids over at Margaret T. Hans Park starting at 10 a.m. Go until 5 p.m. once again like Saturday. Plus, Moonlight Magic, they're over at the Thunderbird Lounge starting at 7 p.m. And then, yeah, usually, hopefully T-Bone feels better. Heard he has COVID, so hopefully he feels better. But if they are doing these streams right now, Bite Me Bambi usually does it Sunday around 5 p.m. Twitch.tv/Bite Me Bambi. Plus, Scott Klopfenstein 3 p.m. over on his Twitch, so you can jump around some streams there too if you're hanging out at home, or maybe you stream it to your phone. You can stream to your phone. There's a suggestion. Plus, yes, then we roll into Monday, which is a quieter Monday. Like I said, it's like Saturday just is like this giant mountain, and then, but yeah. So Monday we got Scott Klopfenstein at 10 p.m. stream over on Twitch, and then Tuesday we got Scott Klopfenstein. Also Tuesday's 10 p.m. stream over on Twitch. Plus Bite Me Bambi. See you next Tuesday. A show talking about whatever they want to talk about, and it always has like a drink of the show. So they post a way to make the drink, so you get it ready, and then you can go tune in and hang out with them. Starting around 9:30 p.m. Arizona time. So really cool stuff. Then Wednesday, oh my God, Jeff Rosenstock is back here in Phoenix, or some might call him Death Rosenstock. I've seen the posters. I follow Jeff Rosenstock. That's just it. But yeah, with Slaughter Beach with Dog and Oceanator, another one that caught over the last year and a half streaming, and really, really good. So get there early over Crescent Ballroom. Proof of vaccination or negative test required to attend 8 p.m. We also got the Wednesday showcase. So if you get there even earlier at Crescent Ballroom, which I assume this is going to be in the front lounge area, there's a local musicians showcase. So that is with like Katie May, Pablo Love Train, Chester Charles, Carmer. There's a three-word name there. Haley Green, Serena D, and Aaron White over at Crescent Ballroom. This one starting at 6 o'clock. So 6 to 8. It seems to be in the same window, so I think that's right. It'll be in the lounge, probably. And then, yeah, we got Bite Me Bambi, usually doing another music show over on their Twitch at 9:30 p.m., so you can go tune in for that. Then Thursday, it starts actually kind of, what a weird, it's just kind of, let's see that. But yeah, Thursday, return of In the Whale, which I think I shall be at this time, because now we have a little more safety things in place. Plus, we got iRake on that bill. We got Alchemy Corp over Yucca Tap Room. A proof of vax or negative test required 8 p.m. And then you will know us by the Trail of Dead with Death Valley Girls. This is like a good collaboration, just naming, right? And Noonday Devils is back over at the Rebel Lounge. Proof of vax negative test required 8 p.m. Plus, we got Fayuka. They're doing a show too with Dubbus and Rylan Out and Barefoot over at Crescent Ballroom. Proof of vax negative test required 8 p.m. start. Got the Christmas Art Show or Xmas Art Show with Sheds, War Mountains, and Bulletproof Backpacks over at the Rhythm Room. Proof of vax negative test required 8 p.m. start. Plus, of course, 6 p.m. you can always tune in for Chris Murray's Blue Beat streams, and so you can catch some awesome stuff. I think he did what I didn't do Slackers last week, something like that. Oh wait, I think I know what he's doing. Anyways, go check out his social media. You can find out. But he'll tune Thursday 6 p.m. Go tune in and watch Chris Murray. Always awesome. And then yeah, Friday it's light. But I'm gonna throw on here. We got a show over at it's a kind of a fundraiser at the Trunk Space with Doyen and Mario Monstri. You go over there. Proof of vax negative test required. 8 p.m. start. And then, yeah, I got one here in Tucson. We got a Very Johns Christmas with The Johns. Roger Klein doing a solo set, and Paul Jenkins at the Rialto Theater. Proof vax negative test and masks required for that one, 8 p.m. Plus, yeah, Scott Klopfenstein every Friday. So, yeah, later Friday, but trust me, Saturday 18th is going to be, I don't know where the fuck you're going to end up. That's your warning. Just going to warn you. Yeah, of course, that is just some of the things I recommend. May have missed some things, or maybe just stuff that's not in my taste that might be in your taste. So always keep an eye on your favorite bands and musicians, and maybe something comes to mind and you're like, I haven't seen them play in a while. Check out their social media and then see, oh, they're promoting a tour, or they're promoting a live stream, or that kind of stuff. So yeah, there's always stuff. There's always cool stuff. Hopefully this helps you find some awesome music, though, that I always think you'll probably enjoy by throwing it on this list. But of course, hopefully you are masking up, being safe, vaccinated or not. Please mask up. Please just be considered human. And if you haven't, please get vaccinated. But I think that's it. So hopefully I will see you guys at a show. And be safe, have fun. And until next week, take care.